guys, you are welcome back to my kitchen. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button so that you can join the super family. On today's menu, we'll be cooking some ndole. Ndole is a classic Cameroonian dish that is made up of bitter leaf spiced up with some peanuts. So I'll show you how to transform this bitter leaf to this. Here are the ingredients that you need, and you will discover more as we cook along. So friends, here is the bitter leaf that we'll be using for our ndole. It is not sweet bitter leaf, but the native bitter leaf. It is really bitter, friends. I bet you. I bought this bitter leaf not knowing that it was the native bitter leaf. So I actually thought it's sweet bitter leaf, but when I got home, I was a little disappointed. But at the end of the day, the ndole came out to be the best because I did wash the bitter leaf well, and it came out the way I wanted it to be. So we are going to first cut the bitter leaf. So you have to cut the bitter leaf because it is still leafy. When cutting your bitter leaf, put some water on the fire. This water, you will use it to wash the bitter leaf. So the water has to boil, and you are going to add in some baking soda. We'll be using baking soda to wash the bitter leaf. You can still use like the limestone, but I think the baking soda is more effective for this native bitter leaf than the limestone. So here is the water on the fire. It has boiled already. I'll be adding in a teaspoon of baking soda. You can also use limestone, but I prefer the baking soda. So I add in a teaspoon of baking soda, and then I add in the bitter leaf. So you will not have to add a lot of baking soda, because when you put a lot of baking soda, it's going to make the bitter leaf too soft. Allow the bitter leaf in the boiling water for about 10 minutes, and then next go ahead and you wash it. So you first drain the hot water, then try to cool it down with some cold water, and then you wash it until it is normal bitter, and then you set it aside. You also need some peanuts. This is really what makes the ndole heart healthy, guys. I'll be using 3 cups of peanuts, and I will not be taking off the peels, but you can take off the peels if you want to. But I think with the peels on, it really adds more nutrients to your ndole. But I'll first pick the bad peanuts out, then I boil the peanuts and I blend. So I'm using 3 cups, and here is the cup, that the glass that I'm using to measure my peanuts. You will also need some beef for your ndole, but I'm using cow leg and tripe. So what I'm going to do is I'll just wash this and put in the pot and boil it before I mix with my ndole. I'll also be adding in some fish. So I'll show you the fish that I'm using. It's stock fish, and I actually smoked the fish myself. I have attached a link in the description box below of how I did smoke the fish. I have the meat on the fire. I'm adding in some black pepper, some white pepper, and I'll also be adding in some onion, 1 large onion, some ginger, and some garlics. This is just to add more flavor to the meat, but I'll be taking off the ginger, garlics, and onion later on, and I will blend it before I add it in the ndole. Meanwhile, the pot has been boiling for 30 minutes, so I'll go ahead and take out the ginger, garlic, and onion, and I'll be blending it with my peanuts. Then I'll cover the pot and allow the cow leg to cook well until it is soft. I'll also add in 2 teaspoons of beef seasoning, that is beef bouillon, and then stir and cover the pot and allow it to cook. While your meat is cooking, you can then go ahead and blend your peanuts. Here are my peanuts that I already boiled, so I'll be blending them with the other spices So I'll put the peanuts in the blender. Then I'll add in the ginger, the garlic, and the onion. You can also add in like some chili pepper, but I'll not be adding any pepper in here because my kids will also be eating the ndole. They love ndole too, so when I'm cooking ndole, I think about everybody and not only about myself. I'm done blending the peanuts and this is how they look like. Next, I will check the pot to see if the cow leg is soft. Then I add in the blended peanuts. I also added in the smoked catfish already. So I'll add in the peanuts, stir, making sure the quantity of peanuts is equal to the quantity of bitter leaf. You will not want to cook your ndole with a lot of peanuts in it. The pot has been boiling for like 10 minutes. You can now check the pot. And at this point, there is not a lot to do because the peanuts are already cooked. The beef is already cooked. And the ndole is already cooked. So you just go ahead and add in some crayfish. That crayfish, it makes a lot of difference, guys. It will add more taste to our ndole. So you can also now add in your bitter leaf. So add in your bitter leaf, and when you are doing this, just go ahead and put some oil on the other side of the stove. That oil, you will use it to fry some onion that you will add in the ndole. So when you are adding in your bitter leaf, make sure you measure up the proportion so that it should be equal to the quantity of peanuts in the pot, meaning the ratio of ndole is supposed to be equal to the ratio of the peanuts in the pot. Just the scent right now, guys. You can die for it. So everything was already pre-cooked. So we are almost getting to the end of our cooking. So I'll be slicing the onion that we'll add in our ndole. So here is the onion already sliced, and there on the fire I have some oil that I'm warming. I'm using canola oil, guys, for my ndole. So the oil is already hot, so I'll just fry in my onion until it is soft and translucent. Can you hear the scissor sound? I love to hear the scissor sound when I'm frying my onion. So I'll just stir my onion until it is totally soft and translucent. Then I'll just go ahead and I pour my oil in this pot. Look at that. It is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Guys, I got your back. This is the best ndole ever that you can ever make. Go ahead and stir so that everything can incorporate well. Look at that ndole, guys. It has a lot of obstacles in it. This is how I love my ndole. So guys, if you love the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. For sharing is caring. I will just add in like some 2 chili peppers. My ndole is ready. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye.